Hi everyone, it's jwitty. Thanks for joining me. So this is a 24 by 48 inch canvas, and I actually had been practicing some stuff on this canvas. So there's like maybe two underpaintings that are on this canvas, one underneath what you see right there. Don't ask me what that is. I was just playing around with my brushes and some leftover paint. Anywho, I figured that, this canvas was going to be a curse to begin with. I mean, the first painting didn't go well. That second thing that you see there, I don't know, wasn't going well. So here I have the Artist Loft soft-bodied black and some FolkArt silver sterling. And I decided, I had this brilliant idea that I was going to go ahead and put down this bizarre type of design, allow for that to dry, and then I'm going to do this dustpan pour over that. My husband had gotten me a new dustpan, brought it home and said, here, you need to give this a try. And it's been sitting in my studio for months, and I haven't attempted anything with the dustpan. And I think I've only done like one other dustpan pour with a really small dustpan earlier on, when I first started, my paint pouring. And that was almost 2 years ago. So I figured, this is going to be fun. Let me give it a try and see what happens. And it didn't go as planned. I really now regret the fact that I deleted that portion of the video footage of this, because when I went to go ahead and do the first initial pour through the dustpan, I guess I put too much paint into it. It went up into the handle. The handle had a hole, and it started to leak through the handle as I was still pouring the paint into the actual dustpan, and it just made a huge mess on top of the canvas. And I was so upset. And so, of course, my husband came into the studio, saw what was going on, helped me clean up the mess. And then I actually ended up having to repaint everything that you see me doing here with the silver, the black, and then the red. So, and again, like I said, the colors, the base colors were the sterling silver from FolkArt, the Artist Loft soft-bodied black, and then the red is the Arteza Bordeaux Red. So, I just thought this was going to be a different, a little bit out of my comfort zone, most definitely. I don't know. My mindset, it just, in my head, it looked like this was going to be fantastic. The end result is very different. But if you've been following me long enough to know, I kind of like to think outside the box sometimes, and I like to be different. And this is definitely different. My husband wasn't real thrilled with it. He kind of said it reminded him, now get this, of one of those old fuddy-duddy golfing guys that show up on the golf course with mixed-matched shorts and a top. So that just made me really laugh. My son, on the other hand, really liked it. He thought it was really cool. So he might end up with this painting. So I don't know. It's definitely going to be different, guys. This is definitely different. At the end, I do take you in, of course, with the wet results after I do the pour with the dustpan. I should say semi-wet, because part of the canvas is still dry, is already dry, but and I'm rambling here. But anyways, I take you in at the end for the dried results. I had to actually hang this up on the wall in my living room because the canvas is rather big. And I do it in two different perspectives. I kind of, in one direction, and then I turn it around and do it in the other direction. And then when I filmed that, it didn't want to fit the screen in my editing app correctly. So you'll see a third dried result where it's propped up in my studio, so you get a full view of what this overall end result looks like. Definitely different. My pouring medium that I used for the paints in the dustpan was the Liquitex gloss, Floetrol, and maybe a tad bit of water. And the colors that I used, that I laid down in the dustpan, here you go. So this is right here. This is where after the mishap that I had on the first go around with the first dustpan. This is the second coat of what you see there, corrected, everything cleaned up, and we're going to start again. This time I laid down some parchment paper just in case I have another mishap. So I don't know. Maybe this type of pour just might not be for me, or I need a heck of a lot more practice. And we taped up the hole in the handle with some electrical tape. Oh, geez. So anyways, the colors that I put down in the dustpan are the, I think it's Marte Titanium White, Marte Turquoise, and Artist Loft Soft Bodied Black. And my plan is to pour them in petals. And I somehow edited out my actual pouring into the dustpan, which is fine. You know, you don't need to see that. We've all seen what that looks like. So I go from this to all of a sudden, boom, there it is, ready to pour. And so I stretch it out across. So I don't know, guys. Like I said, I take you in for the wet and dried at the end. Please drop me a comment down below. Let me know what you think. It's totally different. I'm laughing now. I was really frustrated with this whole thing. My son probably will end up with this painting. He thought it was cool. I don't know. It's kind of like an industrial, contemporary industrial something. I was thinking it would look great. I've got a tire place down the road where you buy tires and then you can sit while they're putting their tires on your car. It would look great in that little waiting room area. I don't know. Or maybe I'll just go out into the trash. Who knows? But anyways, let me know what you think, guys. And I appreciate you joining me here today. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I'm glad you're here. Please check out some of my other content. It's not as bizarre as this. Don't forget to hit that notification bell, guys. Yeah, for future uploads. And like I said, drop me a comment. I respond. I love to hear from you all. And until next time, guys, stay safe, take care, and blessings to you all. Bye-bye.